WLTW New York.
It's a spectacularly fabulous Friday night, Girls Night, New York City. Hi, I'm Delilah. I'm here to set the soundtrack for your evening. Some of you I know are getting dressed up for Halloween parties and such. Be safe, have fun. Do not drink and get stupid and drive or anything like that, okay? And stay tuned to my show for sure. Our phone lines are open, 1-800-222-1067. You can head over to litefm.com, keyword Delilah, to share your Halloween costume photos. You might win a gift card tonight if you do. If you post on my Facebook page, use the hashtag Friday Night Girls. You'll also be entered to win all night long when you share your Halloween costume photos, okay? Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's go to the phone lines. Hi, you've called Delilah. Who's this?
Hi, this is Robert. We're doing security out here at the Oktoberfest festival site all night, and we just wondered if you'd play a song for us.
All right. Who are you thinking of tonight as you're working hard?
I'm just thinking of my buddies that are out here enduring the cold and the wind that come out here faithfully every year with us. We put about 22 nights a year here for Oktoberfest, and just want to thank these guys for enduring with me out here.
So, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm going to wear my lederhosen, I think. The Oktoberfest guy out here. I'll be out here finishing this thing up.
All right, let me find a great song for you guys. Thank you for calling.
All right, thank you, Delilah.
It's Friday night, girls' night with Delilah.
Hi, Jen. This is Delilah. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm just calling to give my love to my soulmate and my best friend in the world, Jeff. He's been my partner for 3.5 years, and we have a beautiful baby boy together. He's 1.5 years old. His name's Niles, and I have had 3.5 wonderful years with this man, and I love him so much. He is just my soulmate, my best friend, and a wonderful, wonderful father to our son. And we've been separated now for almost 4 months, and I wanted to send my love out to him because I miss him so much.
All right. God bless you, honey.
Thank you.
Good evening. Welcome aboard, my friend. With cooler and cooler weather arriving around the country, sweaters are starting to come out. Boots are being pulled on. A lot of folks wearing beanies. I am going to be here at night to bring you warmth as the world cools down, to play your request, your dedications, and your relaxing favorites as we celebrate all things autumn right here. You're listening to Delilah.
This is Lite FM, an iHeartRadio station. Available everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app. #1 for music, radio, and podcast, all in one.
With the rain falling outside tonight, who are you thinking of? Who is on your heart? Who are you missing? I am here to help you through these emotions, New York City. And if you are a child listening to my voice right now, and you're a little scared, maybe a lot scared, maybe you don't live with your parents, or maybe you do, and they're not good to you like they should be, and you're hurting, please reach out for help. Please talk to somebody. Please go to your school counselor or your school nurse and let them know what's going on. Okay? And please know that God is there for you. And so am I. If you can make it through on the phone lines, 1-800-222-1067. You're listening to Delilah. Hi, is this Stephanie?
Yes.
Stephanie, welcome. What can I do for you?
Well, let's see. 10 years ago, when I was in high school, I had a high school flame named Derek. And, of course, it didn't last, and we separated. And going through a divorce a few months ago, I ran back into him. And the feelings that I thought that I had lost came back tenfold, if that makes sense. I have 2 beautiful children from my prior marriage, a 19-month-old and a 3-month-old.
Oh, my word.
Yes, and he loves them like they're his own already. I never thought that I could feel this way again, and it's amazing just being next to him. I can feel in my heart the way that it feels when you're really, truly in love.
So what happened, Stephanie, all those years ago in high school? Who dumped who?
Oh, he dumped me.
And has he repented for that? Has he groveled? Has he apologized
many
a million times over?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. We forgive him then.
Oh, yes. He says that he wishes that he would have never done it. But he also says that, like I said, he looks at them like they're his own. And my daughter loves them. He loves my son. And I just, the way that my heart feels, even just talking about him, it gives me goosebumps.
Is he a patient man?
Yes. Yes, my 3-month-old has colic. So he's very patient. It's just amazing.
New York's 106.7 Lite FM. Good evening, New York City. You found Delilah. The good and thoughtful people at Mercy Ships is our Friday Night Girls sponsor tonight. And this Friday night, I want to share something inspiring to send you into the weekend with a smile. Giving birth is a joyous miracle. However, for many women in the world who lack access to medical care, childbirth is a cause for worry. Chronic issues stemming from a difficult delivery can lead to a life of pain and loneliness. That's why I love Mercy Ships. They're committed to helping these women. Mercy Ships not only provide free surgeries that heal their bodies, they also shower them with love and acceptance. Afterward, women are given a new dress to symbolize their new beauty and strength, and they are celebrated. Go to mercyships.org to learn more. That's mercyships.org to learn how you can help. We'll be right back, New York City. You're listening to Delilah.
Is this love?
Your requests, your dedications, your love songs.
Every night.
With Delilah on 106.7 Lite FM.
It's New York's 106.7 Lite FM. Welcome aboard, New York City. You found Delilah on the Light at Night. Sharing an autumn evening with you in the city as we inch closer and closer to Halloween this weekend. Halloween is back on this year following all of the COVID shutdowns from last year. Signs of that are all over the place. Here in New York, we are getting ready for the 48th annual, well, except for last year, but annual otherwise, Village Halloween Parade taking place this Sunday, Halloween night. This wildly creative parade and show is back in the city, and we are happy to know that. The parade marches up 6th Avenue from Spring Street in Soho all the way to West 16th Street in Chelsea. If you're planning on going and taking part, practice social distancing and in general, practice good health habits. Have good barrier control. Producer David is a stickler for that. He said how many times he's been on the buses and subways seeing people with their hands on their poles on the train or the seats of the train. And then they would put their hands right on their mouth or their nose, all over their phone, their eyes, or their mouth. Not good. Not good. If you're going to be touching all those places other people have touched, wash your hands or use hand sanitizer. And of course, take other precautions. Have a good time. Get creative with your costumes. Zoom with friends if it's too hard to get together to show off your creativity. And have a blessed, wonderful Halloween this weekend. We are so excited that the parade is back. It feels like October in New York City when the parade is back. We'll be back, New York City. Thank you for sharing this night with me. You're listening to Delilah. Welcome to the Delilah Show.
Hey, Delilah, how are you?
I'm good. What can I do for you?
Well, I listened to your songs or your show for years, and I've always wanted to call in. I'm feeling kind of down tonight. I lost my husband about 3.5 years ago, and I've decided to start dating again, but I'm doing that push and pull thing. I think I'm ready. I think I'm not. I think I'm ready. I took a year to go through a recovery group for grief, and it was the best year I've invested. So I know it's the best thing for me, but it's still scary.
Yeah. How long were you married?
18 years.
So forever.
Yes, and he was amazing. He was a really wonderful husband. We fought. He wasn't perfect. He was rotten and ornery, but he was perfect for me.
Well, let me find a song to encourage your heart that you will know when it's time to move on.
Thank you.
All right?
All right, girl.
You will know when God says your heart is healed. You will know.
Thank you.
Hi, Jason. This is Delilah. What can I do for you?
Delilah, I'm calling because I miss somebody.
Who's on your heart?
My ex-girlfriend.
What's her name?
Her name is Rachel. I love her very, very much.
How much? Very, very much?
Very, very much. She's the only girl I've ever loved, Miss Delilah.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
And how did Rachel carve your heart out of your chest and stomp all over it?
I don't know. She just, I guess she just wanted to be friends, go our own way.
But why?
I have no idea. She really didn't know why either. She just said she needed time and space or something like that.
So she didn't even give you a legitimate reason?
No, she just said that she just wanted to be friends. So.
And when was this?
About a month and a half ago.
Oh, so you're still crying the blues.
Oh, man, I still miss her dearly.
Sitting there holding something that used to belong to her that still smells like her and crying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Listening to all these love songs I play, and every time one speaks to your heart, you're a pile of Jell-O all over again.
Oh, my goodness. You know it. You know it.
You know what was the worst part for me when I was so in love and the first love of my life left me is I was hosting this show at the time. So I'd start to talk on the air and I'd have to turn off my microphone because I was crying.
I hear that. But I miss this girl dearly, and I believe I'll forever be in love with this girl.
I believe you will too, Jason. You know, when you love that completely, it never goes away. 106.7 Lite FM. Good evening, New York City. You have found Delilah on the Light at Night. A moment ago, I was talking about Friday Night Girls Night, and my girlfriend Kimmy came into the studio and brought me one of my favorite meals, fried Spam and kimchi. Cucumber kimchi. Kimmy's from Korea, and she makes me the best kimchi ever. That is what I'm talking about. Friday Night Girls Night is all about. It's about best friends who know that on a Friday night you need fried Spam and kimchi. Life just got so much better in my world because of fried Spam and kimchi. Actually, because of Kim, who made me this delicious meal. I know, I love weird foods. I love being here with you on the radio at night, playing your requests and your dedications, and keeping you company all night long. Come on in. Let's have some fun tonight. I'll be back after I eat my fried Spam and kimchi. You're listening to Delilah.
New York's Lite FM.
This evening's autumn memory came to us from Lisa in Lower Manhattan. Lisa says, "Hi, Delilah. I didn't always live here in the city. I actually grew up in Smithtown on Long Island. Autumns out there were always beautiful and bold with colors and vibrant hues of red, orange, gold, and purple strewn across the hilly landscape. Every September, my brother and I would get excited because it meant Mom was going to take us apple picking at one of the orchards on Long Island. We'd pack up the car, head off, enjoying the slowly changing landscape as we went. It was a day of so much fun. And if we were lucky, we got pumpkins that same day to take home. Once we were back, we'd set up our apples for either apple pie for Mom or snacks to take to school for the week. As the month progressed into October, we would have one of those pumpkins, if the squirrels didn't get it first, and we would carve it for Halloween. It was always the best scene, seeing the candles flicker and shimmer in the breeze on a late October evening as we got ready for Halloween trick-or-treating costumes, cold weather fronts that brought sudden frost and the dwindling of any remaining petunias that Mom had left hanging outside. Ah, but the colors above in the trees were astonishing. November would see more storms, more colder weather, but still utter beauty all about us. And the promise of the most wonderful time of the year, the holiday season not long off. Making piles of those vibrant leaves in the yard was like a treasure found. Having all those amazing colors and hues right at our fingertips, the memories, Delilah, are incredible. Those days are long gone. But every once in a while, if I walk through Central Park, I'm immediately brought back to that time. That place and time filled with so much love. And a mom who made every week, every day, every minute so very special. Like a nonstop buildup of joy and fun leading into Thanksgiving and Christmas. All these autumn memories are so very special to me. And I look forward to the days soon when I can start to share those memories as well as make new ones with my little one on the way. With much love from Lisa. You're listening to Delilah.
This is Delilah, who's with me on the phone line.
Oh, my name is Barbara, and I just want to tell you, I've been listening to your show also. It's so wonderful. And my husband dances with me every night with you, but the story is that I'm actually a great-grandmother. I've been a widower for 5 years. My husband now was a widow for 2 years, and I just prayed. I was so lonely, and I just prayed, God, please send someone in my life that will love me and go to church with me. And at a senior citizens dance, I met him. He's the most wonderful man that ever lived. He's so kind and considerate, and what God gave to me was so much more than I asked for, because he's sweet, kind, considerate, thoughtful, and can even cook. He has been so good to me. He's just wonderful. In fact, today is his birthday, and we are so happy that everywhere we go, everybody looks at us and says, I know y'all are in love. It shows in your face. And there's a country song out that says, love is always 16, and that's exactly the way we feel now.
And what's his name?
His name is Pat.
Well, I'm glad he makes you feel 16 again, doll. Let me find a song for you.
Thank you so much.
106.7 Lite FM.
Good evening, New York City. Welcome to your Friday night girls' night. I know, boy, do I know that times are weird and tough and heartbreaking and every bad word you could think of right now. But you want to know the good news? You can change the world around you. People are looking for hope. They want to find joy. They want to find peace. They want to find that source of living water. When you see that, when you see them hungry and thirsty for love and acceptance, be the joy they are looking for. Share hope and love. Not just now during these dark times, but always. Something to think about. You're listening to Delilah. Hi, Michael. How are you this evening?
Good, and you?
I could not be better. What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I was wondering if you could find a song for me for a special person in my life.
Sure. Who is this special person, and what would you like to tell them?
Well, it's a friend who I work with, and I'm not sure how she feels, and work kind of frowns upon the dating of coworkers. But I just want her to know that I think she's a wonderful person. As a matter of fact, she's the one that got me listening to you about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
You have a crush on a coworker.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me her name, or will that be violating company policy?
No, her name is Christine.
Okay, so her name is Christine, and how long have you been working together?
Almost a year now.
Are you her supervisor, or is she yours?
No, ma'am. Neither one.
That's good. And is this a job that you would think of making a career out of, or is it just a job to make money?
It is a job that I am making a career out of. However, she is not.
And does she feel equally attracted to and smitten by you?
I'm not sure. We talk a lot outside of work and everything, but I'm not sure how she feels.
Okay, that's something you need to find out. So it's time for a little confession session. You need to sit down with this lady and say, I have a confession to make. I think about you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, pretty much. And I'm just wondering if there's the same kind of attraction on your part, because I'm willing to throw away my career and pretty much everything else. If you'll just say yes, you'll go out and have a cup of coffee with me.
Yeah, I'm just a little fearful of that.
I will find a song for you, and I will wish you luck. Terry, thank you for calling. This is Delilah. What can I do for you?
Hi, Delilah. I just wanted to talk about the man that I was lucky enough to have come back into my life last year and how lucky I am.
Okay, who is this someone?
This is Dave.
And how many years ago was Dave a part of your life that he's now come back to your life?
Well, it was at least 25, maybe 26 years ago. We're a little fuzzy even on the dates. It's kind of funny. We can't even remember what time of year we dated. We know we dated for 2 or 3 months, but we parted, and we didn't even realize why until we started dating again.
And why did you part the first time?
Because the girl who eventually turned into his first wife told me he was dating her at the same time he was dating me. And I said, okay, bye. And the worst thing is I didn't go and confront him about it. I just walked out from where he was working and didn't explain anything, which made him angry, and he didn't come after me to find out why I'd left.
Oh, the conniving plans.
But he has a wonderful son out of that marriage, so, things happen for reasons, and wouldn't trade his oldest son for anything, but it would have been nice if both of us would have been mature enough to confront the other one and say, hey, what's up?
So now that you're back together, tell me about this man and what you hope for your future.
Well, I hope he's going to be here for a very long time. I told him he's not getting away that easy this time.
So you're in love with this man again.
Oh, yeah.
Not for the first time, but hopefully for the last time.
Oh, yes.
So you know what this is? This is like a free day spa, a little oasis of relaxation, of rejuvenation, a safe place to bring all your crazy feelings, all your hopes, all your fears, all your unmourned heartache. This is a safe place to come and be refreshed. It's a place where you can come where you're not going to be judged, where you're going to be accepted just the way you are. Come on in and make your heart at home. You're listening to Delilah.
More variety from the 80s through today. Next, Lite FM.
Hi, good evening. Who's this?
Hi, this is Charles. How you doing?
Hi, Charles. I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I could be a lot better. I could be a lot worse.
Okay, what can I do to make it a little bit better?
Well, you could dedicate a song to my wife and 2 beautiful little princesses.
What are their names?
My wife's name is Melissa, and my daughters are Jessica and Jamie. and I haven't seen him in almost 8 months. We're going through divorce right now, and I just want him to know that I love him and I miss him and I think about him every day and every second of every day.
And how long has it been since you've seen them?
It's going on 8 months.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Do they live in the area?
Yeah, they live close by, but there's a lot of problems with the divorce and stuff, so.
How old are your girls?
6 and 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
So their little hearts are breaking, missing dad, not understanding.
Yeah.
So bitterness, anger, unforgiveness, fear?
Past it.
Obviously somebody's not.
Well, sometimes time takes care of everything. There's just not enough time yet.
Time heals all wounds, and time wounds all heals. I will play a song for your little girls. I'll say a prayer that God heals this wound and that peace is restored and reconciliation happens, at least to the point that you can co-parent your children.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Plenty of soothing sounds to help wind down your evening. Delilah on Lite FM.
Who is on your heart tonight? Who are you thinking of? Is there someone who has made such a huge impact on your heart, a huge impact on your life? A family member, a friend, an aunt, a teacher, a mentor, somebody who was like a mom to you, or, since yesterday was Father's Day, like a dad to you. Somebody who believed in you, who taught you simple things, how to ride a bike or how to ride a dirt bike, how to believe in yourself, how to set boundaries, how to go the distance, how to finish a project. If there's somebody who has inspired you to be all that you can be, call me and tell me. Or write to me at Delilah, DELILAH.com. You are listening to Delilah.
Lite FM.
Tonight's Delilah's Dilemma is from a very sweet man named Jay, who says, I've been listening to you off and on for roughly 10 years or so. I'm a 22-year-old male. And I've come to you, Delilah, because I don't know where else to turn or what to do. I've been with my girlfriend for 6 months, and I care deeply for her. Now she's in a financial bind, only making part of her rent and utilities, and unable to come up with the rest. I wish I could help her out, but my money goes into my bills of one type or another. Recently, we've begun fighting and arguing a lot. When she gets really, really mad, she goes crazy, starts hitting walls. She busted her knuckles wide open 2 weeks ago. Right now, I'm starting to miss my ex deeply, even though I know we can't be together. I wish I could make things work with her, but at the same time, I want to give up and call it quits. I don't know what to do. This is depressing me and causing my own issues to resurface. I just got my life under control the last few years. Please help me. From Jay. Jay, I will have my mother Delilah words of advice for you coming up next. You're listening to Delilah. Tonight's Delilah's Dilemma is from a young man named Jay, who is in love with a woman who sounds to me like a nutcase. Mature people don't go busting their knuckles open on walls when they're mad because they can't pay their bills. That is immature, crazy behavior, Jay, and you need to get away from it. You don't need to run back to your ex. You don't need to fix your current girlfriend. You need to take care of you. And trust that in time, when God wants you to partner and marry or be with somebody, He will bring somebody to you who is loving and supportive and nurturing. Not a nutcase busting knuckles on walls. That is such unhealthy behavior. And for her to expect you to fix her financial problems, really unhealthy. Not good for you. Don't stay in that mess. Okay? Make good choices for you, Jay, and say, you know what? This is not my mess. I didn't create it. I didn't run up your bills. I wasn't irresponsible with your finances. So stop taking it out on me. And if she can't go get help for her temper and her problems, then you need to put a lot of distance between yourself and this knuckle breaker, okay?
Maybe you have been listening to this show at night for a long time. Maybe you've been a part of this show for months or for years. I am here each night to talk to you, to listen to you, to encourage you, to help you to be the best person that you can possibly be. I'm not here to talk about politics. I'm not here to decide who is right and who is wrong. I am here to encourage you to be kind. Not necessarily to be nice, because you can hide a whole lot of ugly behind pretending to be nice. That's not what I'm suggesting. I am suggesting that you are kind. It doesn't cost anything. You don't have to agree with people. You don't even have to like people to be kind. To be kind is to be respectful. It's to put the needs of others before the wants of you. To be kind is to look beyond the surface and to respect somebody. I want you to be kind. Be kind. Be kind to the people in your family. Be kind to the people you work with. Be kind to strangers. Even be kind to your enemies. Something to think about tonight. We'll be back. You're listening to Delilah.
I know it's late and I know you're tired. If you're getting ready to call it a day, have a wonderful night's rest, and do me a favor, take some time out of your busy Friday schedule tomorrow to slow down and love someone. Good night, New York.